You are listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZWLP Conroe and 106.1 KZCCLP Conroe and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's San. Unfortunately, Taylor turned to a female today.
Hey guys, I'm Taylor.
What's going on, guys? I'm here with YPC, Young Professionals of Conroe, 936. Check us out live on 104.5 and 106.1. And also Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Maybe even on the basic channel on TV, I believe.
Channel 1, no.
Is it Channel 1? I don't even know
know
what channel. Somebody came up to me and was like, hey, I see you on TV. I was like, really?
What?
Yeah. And it was aired on Channel 5, I believe, or Channel 12. One of those channels is a Conroe station. But anyway, so we have a special guest host. Taylor's not here today. Unfortunately, he's stuck in traffic somewhere in the Woodlands. Horrible traffic right now. This is Kelli. Kelli is the owner of Stuffed Kookies. Kelli, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Kelli, owner of Stuffed Kookies. And we are selling, I make stuffed cookies.
When you say it's just you, then husband don't help out?
He does.
Daughter
He does the dishes.
That's the hardest job right there.
Gosh, it is.
It is cleaning up.
It's an assembly line. It's a process, and we've got it down to a T. So
What about your daughter?
she helps taste.
Oh, man, she has the
She
easiest
told
job.
somebody the other day, she was like, oh yeah, I taste. I'm like, "Trip, trip, don't say that. Because she'll be like,
Man.
Mom lets me lick blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my gosh. No, I'm kidding.
She probably licked that when I ate. Unbelievable.
She did. She just, went to town on it.
Yeah, Mom, it's good. Go
It's
ahead,
so
pack
great.
this away.
Yeah. No. We follow everything. But, I like to bake cookies and just keep them in the freezer for my own personal enjoyment. So that's when she gets to help out more.
How often
But
do you
with-
eat cookies? And don't lie.
Oh, gosh. I would say like a few times a week, honestly. Cookies and ice cream are like my big thing.
Really?
Yes. Wait, what's going through your head right now?
I'm like, there's no way you eat cookies and ice cream.
So I also like to stay pretty active. So counter that anyways. But yeah.
When you say active, what do
Yeah,
you do?
so I like to walk, run. We like to go out to the Jones State Forest, go for nature.
What is Jones State Forest?
Jones State Forest is right there on FM 1488, close to 45.
Is that on the right-hand side?
It's on the left-hand
It's a
side.
state park, right?
Yep.
How far is that trail? How long is it?
It's got miles and miles. We haven't even walked all the exposed areas, but we usually go and do about 3 miles. You're just walking around.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's fun. Something to do with the family. Maybe get some friends together.
So how was your week so far?
It was good. We weren't at the market last Saturday, but that's okay. We spent the time getting prepped. We'll be at the market this Saturday, July 3rd, from 10 to 2, right before 4th of July. So come on and get your cookies.
Oh, there you go.
And we're also doing a giveaway, and it's our first year anniversary. So,
Any other plans after the market? Yes.
well, I mean, we eventually want to try and progress into a commercial kitchen and be able to ship our cookies, offer them more locally. Trying to branch out and do things, but we really like the market so far. We've met a whole bunch of new people and gained some new followers. So we like where we're at right now, but we would like to see it grow.
Man, I tell you what, if they say it's gonna rain this whole week.
Oh, I'm hoping it doesn't.
I'm hoping it doesn't
I'm really
also.
hoping it doesn't because I could really put some kink in some plans.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this week has been crazy for me.
You've been busy? You
Been super busy. You
got a lot of stuff going on.
I don't even have time for myself. You know what I mean? As you could tell, I'm dressed. Just got off of work. I don't stop. You know what I mean? Like,
It's the new style.
yeah, I'm like, hey, should I go home and take a shower? Kelly's gonna come in. She was like, damn, this boy smell.
So stinky.
I know.
Just kidding.
See, I knew it. So I don't have
It's
time
okay,
to
you
go
look
home
great.
and take a shower, come straight here, do the show, because I know how important it is to always be consistent. You can't miss a show. You know what I mean? Sometimes I run late, but at the end
It's
of the
okay.
day, you have to show up.
Yes.
Regardless how you
Right.
look and how you
I
feel.
walked here.
You did walk here, and that was our fault.
Anyways,
our
no,
fault.
it's
Because
fine.
the address has not been changed. Taylor, I can't believe you didn't change the address on our page. That's
It
unbelievable.
was nice weather. I got to walk around. It's all good.
Imagine if it was raining, because it did rain.
Yeah, I know. I brought the umbrella. Left it in the car.
Oh, man.
And I was like, please don't rain. Please don't rain.
I
it's
hope,
okay.
I hope it's not raining.
But how
out
you
there
been,
right
son?
now. I've been good. Busy is good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy. I was healthy
You're healthy.
until I ate some cookies.
You ate the cookies.
They're negative calories.
Don't tell Taylor.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, talking about Taylor meal prep for me. So
that's
this
awesome.
week I decided to start on a diet plan or a meal plan to, shed a few pounds. And I told him that, hey, factor in that the weekend I like to go hard. Okay, I like to go hard.
I'll consume everything that you want to be able to.
No.
No?
See, I don't eat as much. I just like to drink.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's
That's
all.
still got calories in it.
Yeah. So I was like, hey man, just factor that in. Make sure that I can, drop what I ask you to help me drop.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna say it,
Mm-hmm.
but he did. Then you came in with stuffed cookies.
I know, I totally ruined it.
And it was my kryptonite. I'm like, damn.
So what's on your meals for this week? Some healthy stuff? Like what's your
the-
protein and
Oh my goodness! This one
Chicken,
time
fish?
I threw away expensive meal plan, and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was salmon, but it was actually tuna. He said the way you cook tuna is different.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is this pork? Because it's pink in the middle.
Son,
Do
you
you
have
know-
a food truck. You should know. It's pink in the middle. That's the tuna.
Okay, that's how you eat tuna.
Yum. Yeah.
So I had it,
You
and I
leave
was
it
like,
a little raw in the middle.
I didn't know that. That was the only tuna that I eat is at the sushi place, and it's always raw sashimi.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yo, man, whatever he made me, this is disgusting. I threw them all away. So I was like, so Taylor, I'm not sure if you guys know, but he's colorblind.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So I'm thinking like, he can't see the pink in the middle. And this,
So maybe you did it.
and
you
this
know, with
pork chop,
good
I thought it was
intentions.
pork chop. That's what it was.
Oh God,
It
that
was-
would be some
it was-
horrible pork chops.
So I threw it
might
in
not be seeing
I
you.
threw it in the microwave. I threw it in the skillet, whatever, to cook it.
Mm-hmm.
I ate one. I was like, okay, let me fully cook this. It wasn't that good. And in the week, I was like, yo, man, I don't know what you're trying to do, but you gave me raw food. He was like, no, I did not. It's like, yeah, you gave me raw pork. He was like, I never put pork in your meal plan. It was tuna. And then he explained the whole ordeal. I was like, darn, dude, I threw the whole thing away. So now I have
now you know.
scallop. I have shrimp. I have green beans. And I have chicken and oatmeal. So it's 3 meals I eat a day. The first is I can switch it scallop and green beans with avocado. Second one I can eat chicken, oatmeal, and damn, I don't even know what the other stuff is. Oh, sweet potato and beets. Then shrimp and sweet potato.
Sounds like some good hearty meal preps he's got there.
That meal plan is I can dig that, right? I can eat that. I can't eat the tuna. I just never
Taylor,
had
if you're
tuna
listening,
that way.
put tuna on.
I haven't ate tuna like that before. Have you ever been on a meal plan?
I do meal prepping at home on Sundays. So this Sunday I cooked 10 meals, 5 for myself and 5 for my husband.
5 meals.
They're dinners, they're entrees.
Okay. So
At least so we have something to eat, you know.
so it's not
It'll be
like
good.
for like a diet. or
No,
anything?
no. We just do meal prepping. So like this Sunday I prepped it was honey garlic chicken. Or no, honey garlic turkey with rice and a side of vegetables.
White rice or brown rice?
It was just white rice.
White rice.
Yeah.
So what do you eat? Do your daughter eat as well?
She's picky. Yeah.
Don't tell me she eat like hot dogs and french fries.
Her favorite food groups, these are food groups, is mac and cheese and grilled cheese sandwiches.
I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. My kid, it was hot dog, and it had to be cut up like little octopus legs or whatever.
That's just too much.
So hot dog, cheese, french fries, mac and cheese, mashed potato.
Carbs.
She won't eat. She don't eat good stuff like stir fry. You know what I mean? Anything that we'd have to. Nope. French fries and hot dog.
My daughter, we got the mama noodles. Our
Ooh.
first time at the market. She loves them.
Oh, there you
She said,
go.
"Oh, I want the Asian. I want the mama noodles."
Tell her
She
how
loved it.
spicy
I
you
don't
want
know.
it. We can make it really spicy.
See, I think we accidentally got it spicy the last time.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it, and she's like, that she'd come back for more.
Man. So, well, we're about to take a quick break and come back and talk to you some more about your business and what's different about your cookie compared to your regular chocolate chip flat cookie. It's like a flat Earth theory compared to a globe, right?
Like yes. We're full on globe over here.
For there you go, and that's the equator right there. Or what's that?
It's
What's
the
it called? What do they call that in the middle? The core.
The core, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. The core, stuffed core. So
they're delicious.
What we got going on? What you got going on this week? Any event?
We got Main Street Market, July 3rd, this Saturday, 10 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Come see us, get all your treats, and ready for 4th of July.
Ooh, stuffed cookies, s'mores.
Stuffed cookies, s'mores.
We're lighting up fireworks.
Yes.
Can you stick that on the stick and then
Sure can.
You can?
Yeah, go for it. I would just do two little prongs so it doesn't fall off.
Better with the aluminum foil on it and just throw it on the top of a grill? Or,
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or a stick? What's the preferred method?
I would do aluminum foil. If I
Aluminum foil.
had to pick one. You can microwave them. You can put them in the oven.
Do not microwave them with the aluminum foil.
No, don't microwave them with the aluminum foil. Don't come at me for that.
You have to tell them that because some people will
Please
put
don't
aluminum
do
foil.
that. Please don't do that.
Do not do that.
Don't, seriously.
So, some events we got going on. Tasty Asian will be celebrating our 2-year anniversary this weekend, July 3rd at 202 Main for Freedom Fest. The festival is open at 12 and it goes all the way to 10 p.m. We are also, you had a meal last week, so you have a raffle, right?
Giveaway.
You got a raffle?
No.
You didn't get a raffle?
What are you talking about? Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I know what you're talking about. No, I didn't.
You better go get a raffle tomorrow.
Okay, I'll do it.
You need to get
sir.
that raffle. You might win. Who knows?
Oh, that would be awesome.
So you might be thinking, what do you win? Well, we're giving away 4 tickets to Disney, and this is the one in Florida, not the one in California, okay? Yep, so we're going to give away 4 tickets to Disney. And when I say Disney, I'm not just talking about Magic Kingdom, even though that's my favorite theme park. Might not be your favorite theme park.
Never been.
So, you get a chance to choose any theme park that's Disney related. July 3rd, we'll announce the winner.
That's a really awesome thing you're doing.
All you have to do is purchase a meal, you get a raffle. The more meal you purchase, the more raffle you get, more chances. The reason why we're doing this is because it's our 2nd year anniversary, and without our community, you know what I mean? There wouldn't be us.
Right.
So we want to give back, you know. We went to Disney this past,
I saw that.
was it April? We
Yeah.
went in April. No, it was in March. I don't remember. But anyway, Magic Kingdom is my favorite amusement park. My theme park, yes. Love taking the kids there. We had a great time. But this time, if you guys win, you guys get to go. You guys don't have to wear a mask. We went there. Everywhere you have to wear a mask. The only time you could take your mask off is when you take pictures. So
even standing in line, you got to do it.
you got to wear a mask. Roller coaster,
boy.
wear a mask. So it's ridiculous. To those who have a raffle, good luck. We love giving this away, you know what I mean? Second place, we don't know yet. We might give away a second prize. Maybe a theme park in Texas somewhere. SeaWorld, Six Flags, who knows? So that's
awesome.
what we got
Good
going
luck to everybody.
on. Main Street Market, that's Freedom Fest, 202. Southern Star has also TSW Beatdown Wrestling. Wrestling, July 3rd as well. Starts at 8 p.m. Go check them out. And they also have a July 4th event, Barbecue Throwdown at Southern Star, July 4th. Go check them out. Those are the events we have lined up this week. Come check us out. Go follow Kelli, Stuffed Kookies, Facebook, Instagram. Go follow her. Help her get that following up.
Yeah, I love seeing new people. So come and follow. Come see us at the market. We're there 1st, 3rd, and 5th Saturdays.
Yep. Other than that, guys, we enjoy you guys listening and tuning in to YPC Radio 936. So check us out every Friday at 12 on 104.5 and 106.1. Sorry, not sorry, because we have a better looking co-host now. Taylor, you missed again. You're fired. That's all I got to say. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're out.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Taylor Cobion with the OC Wellness in Conroe, Texas, and I'd like to start this off with a question. What's the most important part of your health? That's right, psychology. If your mind isn't in it, then you aren't in it, and that's the biggest part of my job, increasing your drive, energy, and personal happiness. While I'm looking for people experiencing chronic disease, pain, and fatigue, the first step to helping these people, aka you, is by assessing their and your mentality. The information and marketing out there can tend to lead you down a dark rabbit hole, but you've got to remember that your mind and body are what? and original. And you are the what? The captain. Together that's original captain, and that's what the OC stands for. Do you know anyone who visits the chiropractor but still doesn't experience lasting relief? If so, please send them my way. I'm Taylor Kobian, owner of the OC Wellness, reminding you to keep your health and wellness original.
Hey y'all, it's DJ Mike from Dance Time in Texas. Join me Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. as I count down the top 10 Texas Red Dirt songs that are packing the dance floor. I'll be featuring local artists and the story behind the hits, shows in the area, as well as new songs that make you want to dance. It's Dance Time in Texas with DJ Mike on Lone Star Community Radio, 104.5 KCZW and 106.1 KZCC, Conroe, Texas, or online, irlonestar.com.
Son here with Young Professionals in Conroe, back at it again on this beautiful Friday. I'm not sure if it's raining because I'm inside of a building. If it's raining, I hope you guys are staying dry. Today, we have somebody who I've known. We first met at Main Street Market, and I felt like she was giving me this evil look. Or maybe she was just like, I don't know, I don't like this guy. Bad vibe. But she was giving me a dirty look. I had to walk by and say, hey, you got a problem? She said, no, I don't have no problem. But it's no other than Miss Kelli. Kelli is a young entrepreneur, up and coming. I'm not sure how long you bake cookies for, but tell everyone what you do, who you are.
Hey guys, so my name is Kelli, and I own Stuffed Kookies. And you may be thinking, like, what is Stuffed Cookies? Like, I can kind of imagine what that is, but these are some cookies with some bold flavors in the center. All right, so we take some of the classic cookie combinations and we kind of revamp it into a cool little twist. So we currently have 4 stuffed cookie options. So we have cookies with treats on the inside of them. So the idea kind of came about when I had developed my own chocolate chip cookie recipe, and it was a little bit thicker than your traditional, like, flat cookie. And then I took a bite, and I'm like, something could go in the center of this. And that's when the idea just kind of sprung, you know?
And nobody else does this.
I will be honest, there are other people who do this, yes. At the time, I didn't know that was the case, though.
You just took a bite of a plain, dull cookie.
I took a bite of a plain old cookie, and I said, something could be in the center of this. And then that's when I got to work. So all of my recipes I have developed myself. It took about a year to come up with all of the bases and then what I wanted to put inside of them.
And what are the 4 cookies that is stuffed?
So we've got the S'mores Delight. That is a graham cracker cookie base stuffed with a homemade marshmallow. We've got a chocolate Reese's cookie. That's chocolate cookie base with the peanut butter chips in it and a king-size Reese's.
You know, when you're saying all this right here, in my head, I'm like, meal plan. Pep, I can't eat. I cannot eat.
Yes,
Don't
you can.
break me. Do not break me.
Yes, you can.
Because I'm smiling when you're giving the ingredients. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Because they're so good, right?
Yes, and I've been on a very strict diet, like right now that I started like yesterday. It was strict.
We could start that next week, but
So Taylor, my co-host, he meal prep for me, and I'm trying to hit a target, and then you come in and
yeah, I kind of
totally
just
forgot
sidelined you.
Yeah, I'm like, man, if I eat today, I can't eat this Saturday.
Well, yeah, because you're gonna have to eat them all with me. So we've got a few here we can try. So to get back onto those stuffed cookies, I've got 2 more. I've got a forgot. Hold on a second. Sugar cookie. It is a sugar cookie. It's delicious. It's stuffed with a red velvet cake ball in the center.
So every cookie that you make is stuffed.
Has stuffed, yes.
It's not a plain cookie, not flat.
Well, I do have the cookie sandwiches. I kind of started doing those because the kids really like cookie sandwiches. It's just I shouldn't say that, but it is a chocolate chip cookie with whipped buttercream, vanilla buttercream in the center. And I'll roll sprinkles in it because the kids at the market really like it. You know, they're like, oh, I want that one. But they also like all the other stuffed cookies too.
You also have a birthday cake one, right?
That is it.
Oh, that's the birthday cake one?
Yes. It's the birthday cake one, yeah. Sugar cookie with the sprinkles in it with the red velvet cake ball.
What's the one that looks like it's it's a sandwich, but it has the cream in the middle of it?
That's the cookie sandwiches.
So it's not the birthday cake one.
No.
Is that here?
No. Today we have the s'mores, the chocolate Reese's, and then our big ol' hunk of fudgy brownie.
And
Does not fit in your meal plan whatsoever.
man, can we get milk?
We could find some milk, I'm sure.
I think we need milk because that right there, you need milk.
Just dunk it.
With what?
We got some water, make it soggy. Just imagine, it's milk, it's milk.
Guys, if you guys can see this.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Other camera.
Yeah, what
Wait,
the-
which one?
Which one? This camera's not on?
Which camera is on?
Man, let me show you this. Look at this. This stuff. Peanut butter Reese's cookie. You don't have a mic.
Here, I'll tell him. It's
Go ahead.
that's the s'mores, so the graham cracker base with the homemade marshmallow in the center.
Wow, it's so soft.
People ask me which one my favorite is, and I always tell them I don't know. They're all so delicious.
Just the magical
That's the
brownie.
fudgy brownie, magical brownie. I heard you.
What you think about that idea?
Magical brownie.
You know what I'm
Okay.
getting?
Yeah. Huh? Winky.
Yeah. After the show.
After the show.
After the
Okay,
show.
we got some plans now.
Okay.
Anyways.
Man, so tell us a little about who you are. We know that you bake cookies.
Yes.
You make
All right.
special gourmet cookie.
Yeah, so really my passion, I used to have a neighbor that lived beside me. I grew up in Cut and Shoot, for those that don't know. And we had a neighbor, and she was very into baking. So probably once a week or once a month, I would go over there at a young age and we'd whip up chocolate chip cookies. That was like our thing. And we'd eat Bluebell ice cream, and then she'd baggie up the cookies, and I'd take them home because we lived literally like feet from each other. It was funny. But so that's kind of.
When you say literally feet away from each other, what do you mean?
Oh no! So we grew up in the country.
Yeah.
And my dad had actually built our house that we lived in, and my grandma, my Ema per se, lived in a house across the street, and it was down one little dirt road, a gravel road, and so they had an extra home that she rented out, and we had a family that stayed there.
Mm-hmm.
So they were part of our church and everything, and so we knew them. It wasn't like, oh, you're just going to go to some stranger's house and make cookies. But so anyways, they didn't have any kids, and I was younger at the time, like 10, maybe 9,
Yeah.
10. And so that was our little thing, was we go over there and just bake cookies. It was really cute, and then I'd bring them back. But growing up, my mom always had home-cooked meals and everything, so getting in the kitchen and baking and cooking was always, ingrained. So
Was some of the ingredient that you probably back in childhood put some of these cookies?
oh, for sure.
Incorporate that.
Definitely. Big ice cream connoisseurs, like we love ice cream. So I heard people, you could take these cookies and put them in ice cream.
Have you?
I have, yes. And I have people who tell me, oh my gosh, I broke up like the s'mores, put it in some vanilla. The Reese's, put it in Dutch chocolate, It just
Damn, the more
elevates it.
It's just the more and more you talk about these cookies, I just like, I'm like, man, I need to stop. Forget dieting and just
Forget
freaking
dieting.
eat.
Just
go
like I tell people, these have negative calories.
Do they really?
Yes, they have negative calories, so...
Or you're being honest and just being facetious? Which one is it?
It's okay. I'm kidding. No, but it's fun. I love seeing the look on people's faces when they get these things. They're like, they look at them, and then they pick them up, and they're like, whoa, that is a cookie. I'm like, oh, yeah, It is a cookie. So it's fun. I like the smiles. You see people, they pick up the cookies, they eat them, they have a good experience, they go home, and it's all about the family. You're sitting around with friends or family, and what do you want? Who wants to bring something? Well, it's usually cookies. So that's what it's all about. And now selling at the market,
Yep.
we see a lot of families that come in, or young adults who are having gatherings and they want to pick cookies up, or birthdays, any type of gathering. It's always like, well, who's going to bring what? Well, at some point there's going to be cookies.
There's always cookies.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Christmas cookies.
That'd be a good
Speaking
tradition
of Christmas, I had a Christmas cookie. this past year in December. It was a gingerbread snap cookie with vanilla buttercream in the middle, but it was colored green. So it was they were called Santa cookies. So the kids could get the cookies and leave them out for Santa. So that was fun.
I think Santa preferred these cookies.
I think Santa might prefer.
Forget the gingerbread.
Yeah.
That's right there. That's
But-
magical. Because honestly, those cookies definitely brings a smile to anybody that comes across them. Because it's actually making me smile right now when you're talking about it. Because I'm like I'm just say forget
That's
it.
good to know.
It does make me smile when I see those cookies. Because it's huge, and especially the stuff inside of it. I always like surprises.
I know that
know?
that's the cool thing. You can just break it open or cut it open and see what's on the inside, and it's like, wow, that's cool. It's an experience.
It
you
is
know?
an experience. That cookie is an experience because
Yeah.
I don't think you can get that anywhere in Conroe, right?
No,
Wow. So the market's open for you.
I hope so.
I think it
haven't-
is.
I hope so. I have enjoyed. We sell at the Main Street Market on the first, third, and fifth Saturdays. Now the market is open every Saturday, from 10 to 2. We also do delivery. In our website, stuffedkookies.com. You can go on and see our market schedule and how to deliver
That cookie is spelled with a what though?
with a K.
'Cause I got
He got it
I
wrong.
got it wrong. I went to the wrong cookie site. So Stuffed Kookies, they can find you on your website, Stuffed Kookies with a K.
.com. We have a Facebook page at Stuffed Cookies and Instagram at Stuffed_Cookies with a K. Again, cookies is always spelled with a K.
Why?
Because my first name is Kelly with a K. And it just made sense.
Is it Kelli or Kelly?
It is Kelli.
Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly.
Kelly. Wife name is Kelly as well.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
Yeah, wife
And-
name is Kelly.
And
but
it's
with a
with
Y.
it's with a Y.
It's with the Y.
Oh,
But
well, that's okay.
I think our whole
Kelly
family
pie.
enjoyed the cookies.
Oh, good.
And it's good to see you out there in the market. And also, who else has cookies? Cakes. It's the cake. It's not cookies. Cake. What's it? Carissa.
Cake in a jar. Carissa's Cake in a Jar. I've had her cake in a jar. It is great. I had the cookies and cream one. My daughter, I took her up on one of the markets, because she helps. My daughter and husband help at the market. So
Yep.
she's like, I want the cake in a jar. So we went up there. We got the Oreo one. Oh, gosh, it was so delicious. It's like moist
Man.
and flavorful.
I think everything you guys have is delicious.
Thank you.
But I can only eat it once a month. So far, tell us, was there any struggle in the beginning at all when you were starting Stuffed Kookies?
Oh, definitely. So we're in 2021. The pandemic started in 2020. That's when really things started taking off with the business. In 2019, I had started developing all the flavors and testing and just trying to really formulate everything correctly before, because I didn't want to just throw something together
Yep.
and say, okay, now I'm going to sell it. I'm like, but I want to make sure that it looks good, it's presented good, and it tastes good, so that I don't have to do any modifications to it down the road. And because I wanted to describe my cookies, I wanted them to be real dome shaped. Like I don't want them to be flat, like a traditional cookie. I wanted them to be dome shaped so that you couldn't really tell what was in the center. That's the whole magical experience of it, is you break it open and you see something in there. So we launched July 5th or 6th, I can't remember, of 2020. So this is our first birthday, and we're doing a giveaway, by the way. But this is our first birthday. So we're really excited because we launched last year, and we were doing just deliveries.
When's the birthday?
Our birthday, July, I think 5th.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, our first birthday, yes.
Our birthday is in July. I think it's in the same date, if not too far apart. It's in the beginning of July, either 3rd or the 5th. We don't know. But I have to go back into my Facebook.
I'd have to go back too. I took a picture of myself right after I got my DBA. And I was like, ta-da! And it's got their stamped on there, so I think it's the 5th. I can't remember now.
Wow. July 5th. So it'll be 1 year this week.
Yes. And we've rebranded since then. This year we did rebrand.
What do you mean?
So we went with a whole new color palette for stuffed cookies. Previously, we had like some black tones with. We had a little cookie guy. He kind of looked like he was real stuffed, like he had just ate some stuffed cookies.
Like
it was
me.
really comical.
Like me.
Like you. No,
Some
whatever.
dark
Get out of here. So we rebranded. It's something that can kind of move forward with the progression of things and where we want to take stuffed cookies. So I think it'll help evolve. Stay up with the times.
Yeah.
And now that we're in the market, we needed that Main Street market. We needed something a little more, I don't know, jazzy and hip.
So with Stuffed Kookies, have you done any catering, wedding? Who are your biggest customers right now?
Biggest customers are our family, or people who just want to send them. I want to order something for the weekend, so because they're home. Everybody's doing their own stuff and they want a little treat.
And if you're not in the market, you say you also do deliveries, correct?
Yes, I do deliveries.
And when do they have to place their order for you to do deliveries?
It's a 1-day processing, so we do deliveries from Tuesday to Friday. So if you were to place your order, like let's just say on a Tuesday, you'd get it on Wednesday because the first day, because it's 1-day processing. So I've got all that outlined on the website for you. We have a frequently asked question page. It'll detail like, hey, if I want to place my order this day, when can I get it? But if you need something a little earlier or you need me to tweak something, just message me either on Facebook, Instagram. We have a contact us form on the website. So there's so many ways to get a hold of me, and I usually am very accommodating.
Do you have a business line they can reach out?
No, but they can always call my cell phone.
You don't have to put that out there yet.
No.
You know what I mean? They
No.
might be blowing your phone up
Yeah,
later on.
that is true. But no, I'm really reachable in those cases where people, they want something on a specific day, and a lot of times it comes up with somebody having a birthday, and they want it on the birthday. Those type of special memories that I'm willing to go the extra mile and help out.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're bringing your brand, your stuffed cookies to Conroe is something that Conroe definitely needs. You know what I mean? It's just not a regular bake shop. You're not a bake shop.
No.
It's that gourmet stuff. So
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I hope it takes off.
I'm excited to actually try it out. So I guess you just ruined my diet. I'm gonna say, you know what? So be it.
Hashtag not sorry.
Let's get started with this tasting. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and crack it open. Explain everybody. You don't want to tell them your special ingredient, do you? What you put in there, or just open?
It's marshmallow, homemade. It's homemade marshmallow.
You don't have your special
proprietary
ingredient.
stuff. Yeah, well, I guess I won't really get into the weeds of that, but it's delicious. Everybody who tastes it says this is not a store-bought marshmallow. It's not a store-bought marshmallow. There are people who eat it and they're like, wait, something's a little like people who don't like s'mores, because this is what I would say. This is a cookie wrapped up like a s'mores. Like you're at the campfire, you're roasting marshmallows, you're all that jazz.
Ooh.
And they say, but I don't really like store-bought marshmallows. Well, hold on. This ain't a store-bought marshmallow.
Let's see. Try this out. That's like 1 pound right there.
Oh, my gosh. Can you smell it? I just smell it. I mean, because I'm right here.
Ooh.
Take one.
Dick?
I'll get one later.
Isn't it?
It's so
Isn't
soft.
it awesome?
It's still soft.
You can clearly see the marshmallow in there.
Yep. It's so stretchy.
Look at that pool. What do you think?
It's like 800 calories already.
It's negative calories.
That's amazing. It's not too sweet.
Good. I had somebody. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yep.
I had somebody approach me at the market a couple of weeks ago, and they had asked about the cookies and the sweetness and which one would be a little less sweet. And I did mention them that one, that it's not overly sweet. You don't feel like you're getting a
This
cavity.
cookie is amazing. Now I need some milk. But honestly, this cookie is amazing. I need to stop. My weakness is sweet.
Really?
Yep. Once I start eating it,
Um,
I don't know when to stop. I do not know when to
Well,
stop.
we have more.
I'm going to finish this and go ahead and open the next one.
Alrighty. So the next one is our chocolate cookie with. Hold on. Get it open.
I don't know how to describe the flavor to you guys. All I know is it's not that sweet. It's not your typical chocolate chip cookie. And I'm not just saying this. I love marshmallow. I love Rice Krispie. Okay? And Rice Krispie is probably my most favorable treat ever. I could eat like 6 of them.
You're giving me ideas.
I'm talking about like the Sam's Club size one. Holy snap.
All right, so this one is the chocolate with the peanut butter chips and the king size Reese's in the middle. I think you're in for a treat.
Ooh. Is that chocolate juice? Yep. Oh, man.
Chocolate juice.
This needs to be at every H-E-B store. Seriously.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yep, keep talking.
Okay, so that one is one of our number one cookies. I would say of all of them, it's the s'mores, the Reese's. People love the birthday cake with the red velvet cake ball in the middle.
This is so good.
It's in.
But my favorite
Is this
the s'mores.
s'mores?
Just because it's not that sweet.
Mhm.
That peanut butter is off the hook.
Mhm.
Wow. Wow. Another one of my favorite candy is Butterfinger.
Oh, Butterfinger.
Just because of the crunch.
Yes.
That's
I
it.
heard that they reformulated their Butterfingers a while back, but they're like, oh, new formula. But apparently, people who are used to Butterfingers are like, I don't taste the difference. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But that's what I thought I heard.
Wow. Man, I think you need to be more in more places.
Well,
So
that's the
this is
goal.
so good. Man,
I would.
if you can do weddings, do weddings. Guys, if you're getting married and you want a cake,
Do a stuffed cookies tier. I can
throw
make
away the
it-
traditional cake. I think that's old school now. Get with this cookie. This is a new thing. Wow. Have you tried to make a stuffed cookie cake?
Stuffed cookie cake. I've actually made a cookie cake. It had a chocolate chip cookie and a peanut butter cookie in between layers of buttercream.
Look at that chocolate still in there.
Peanut butter buttercream. Gosh, it was so good. You're gonna go into sugar coma now.
I'm not going to eat tonight.
So we've got our 4 stuffed cookies. We also have fudgy brownie. It comes in regular chocolate and mint chocolate. It's the Andes mints. We sell those at the market, and we sell the cookie sandwiches, the chocolate chip cookie sandwiches.
Are you at any stores right now?
No, I am a considered cottage company.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, there are some limitations. I cannot ship my product, which is a goal of mine, to be able to ship wide. I think that I would probably reach a lot more consumers that way. But for now, we're selling at the market. We're doing deliveries, and hopefully one day we'll have a commercial kitchen to kind of elevate that.
Talking about commercial kitchen, is there somebody that's in particular in business that you want to work with, where you can bring this to the next level, that can help you?
Like as far as financially, or just like another business
Yep.
owner around there? Possibly. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know that many entrepreneurs in Conroe. I know Brad with Gallivant's Coffee. That's kind of how I met you. He's a real nice guy. I have bounced ideas off of him in the past.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how I ended up in Main Street Market. I came to him. I said, look, I'm not really sure what I can do at this point. I feel like the markets are all full. Do you know of anything? And that he kind of led me in that direction with Main Street Market, and it turned out well so far. I love it. Customers come up all the time and say, we love the market. I pass that feedback on to Main Street Market and tell them that customers love the parking situation. Customers love downtown Conroe. I think downtown Conroe, it's got a lot of potential that's already going on, like fantastically already going on right now, that they're whatever they're doing great.
Yeah. I'm glad to see the growth in the city. I'm glad to see that you're a part of the growth in the city, that you're in Main Street Market. That is one event that I look forward to Saturday, especially now that there's so many vendors popping up in the Main Street Market.
Yes. Then that's one way to help make some connections, is just walking around and talking to all the other vendors that are there, and just see how are they doing, what are they doing. So.
Did you ever, when you first start, picture that it would take off like this for you?
No, because I had more of a pessimistic attitude. It was really hard. I had started the prior year in 2019 just kind of thinking about the idea, but I never really I wasn't ready to start it, even though I knew I was. There's always that limitations in the back of your mind, like, well, these people, there's already cookie companies out there, what am I going to bring to the table that these, and I'm so glad I did it.
Was there anybody that supported you and pushed you to?
Oh, everybody, like my friends, my family. I'd bake stuff and I'd say, can you try this? Just tell me how you think. Because some of those cookies in the very beginning, I would say were a little disastrous, but they tasted so good. And they're like, no, you're onto something. Keep at it. Keep working on it. So finally, I think my husband was probably the biggest push. Like, you've got to just do it. Just take the leap. I think all inside of us, we're all bound by I don't think I can do it. I don't think people are going to like it. At the end of the day, just shove it aside and just do it. Like, if you fail, you fail, but at least I'm going to have fun doing it.
And our previous guests, same thing. They say the same thing you're saying. It's a repeat. What made you do it? You know what I mean? Like you said, you just got to go out there and do it. You have that thought in the back of your head, like, well, there's so many other competitors. Many people are doing it already. So I love your attitude. I love how positive you stayed. You got great energy, and I really feel like this cookie is going to take off. I'm not just saying that because I'm a sucker for sweet, but my goodness, this is good. So if there's any advice you can give to anybody that's trying to come up, that is trying to do baking, might be in the same field, or what advice can you give them?
Research it. Figure out what you want to do. Nail it down on a board. Write it on a sticky note, put it on your mirror, but just do it. Like, set your goals. Learn about as much as you can about what you're wanting to do, and then just do it. Don't, like, yeah, you can have some shaky feet. We all do that. We all can put those limitations on us, but you're not going to get anywhere if you just stay in that mindset. Like, you really have to just break the barriers and do it. Because I wouldn't be selling stuffed cookies if I didn't. I would still be sitting at home saying, well, I wish I'd done that, and I wish I'd done... Well, no, just do it.
Just do it. Yeah. And, hey, you do have a
It's
full-time
hard.
job too, right?
Yes.
And you do this full-time?
Yes.
See? So, shouldn't be no excuse to nobody. Yeah, And you're a full-time mother and a full-time wife.
Yes.
So there's a
It's
lot on your
hard,
plate.
and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say that it's not hard. It is hard because when you're trying to start up a business, that is your life of working constantly, writing down ideas, tweaking things at night, getting up early, working on projects. It's an ongoing thing, so you have to really stay committed to yourself.
How do you balance all that with work, business, family?
It's easy, but it's not. I think if you have a really good plan in place, that's when it becomes really easy. So not putting things off, not procrastinating, not giving yourself, okay, well, I'm going to stay 5 more minutes on social media or this or that, because that's real easy. Just forget your worries and just stay on and flick through the screen. It's really just setting the time management is really what it is. So when my daughter's at school, I'm working on my day job. I'm planning a little bit for cookies, and then it's just executing. You've got to just get it done. Because if you let your to-do lists pile up, it's just going to keep piling up, and then you're going to feel defeated. So you've got to write down the to-do list, get the stuff done. Whatever doesn't get done, you put it to the next day at the very top of the list, at the top of the order. So time management. And I am not perfect by any means. I have faults myself, but you have to recognize those little faults and really tweak them and be mindful. That's the key. Be mindful about what are my goals, where do I want to go, and how can I fix it. It's like react, adapt, or however that saying is. Because you're not going to get anywhere, and you're just going to kind of just feel like you're sledging through the mud.
This all this time management, it just didn't come to you. Like, you probably heard it somewhere. Somebody gave you some advice, like, hey, you need to manage your time. This is what you need to do. Because I still have a horrible time.
I was procrastinating too much.
So no one told you, just
I
need to stop this.
No, it was my background is in retail. So I worked in retail for so many years, and you had to clock in at a certain time. You had goals you had to set, and if you didn't set it, or if you didn't make those, there were consequences. So then that kind of overflows into your personal life. Okay, well, this is how, I kind of want the business to be run, or this is how I want my other jobs and things to do. You have to really set yourself accountable. So you're not, I was a big procrastinator, and it came to a point where no, you can't. You won't be successful if you keep doing this. Things have got to change. So now it becomes just an everyday, these are the steps that you're doing, and you're like, wow, okay, I'm getting stuff done. I'm conquering stuff. You're seeing positive changes. And once you see those positive changes, you're doing something right. And you're not going to go back to that,
I get that. And I fall to where, you know what? If you start seeing results, you see, do your husband reassure you that, hey, I'm seeing results, or do you feel it? Because sometimes, even though they see it, you might not see it. Like, I don't see no change at all. That's how I am. I don't see no change.
I guess it could be a little bit of both. There's the pats on the back, like, you're doing a good job, you're doing something right, okay, but you have to, even though you're saying, oh no, I don't see it, no, you have to, okay, put it to pen and paper. Look at all these things that are going on, and you're actually getting it done. Wow, okay, let's keep it moving. You say you're a procrastinator, but I don't. You're so no.
I'm telling you, I'm the biggest procrastinator ever.
What?
Taylor know that I am bad at time managing, and I'm by far not perfect at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like playing, I guess, if I had to give you an analogy, playing with my back's against the wall, you know what I mean? It's like I'm on that 10-second clock, like, okay, now I gotta move, you know what I mean? And I got so used to that, to where things still gets done, but it's always last minute, boom, right on time. But I don't want to do that anymore. So hearing you, knowing that the biggest part is dropping the procrastination, saying, you know what, I'm gonna do it. It's kind of hard, you know what I mean? It's so hard to say, I'm going to do it.
It is hard because people tend to have the tendency to swing the other way of now they're over-analyzing and they're over, like, oh, I've got to get it done right now. And that's part of, I wouldn't say that's part of the problem that, as a business owner, having another job and responsibilities, being a mother, you feel like, okay, I've got to get it done right now. Because I know if I don't, it might wait like another day to a week.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. It's just urgency. You have to have some urgency in what you're doing.
Do you put everything in a book schedule, or just everything?
Yeah. I've got a notebook. I've got everything lined out. I have a paper calendar. I have my phone calendar. So I've got everything logged at least 3 times, and then mentally. So I'm just not one that I can rely on just the phone calendar, just to remind me. Because I don't look at my phone calendar all the time. I've got my desk calendar. I've got my paper right here, so I'm, zoned in on it.
Well, that's amazing. That's incredible, Will. I just want to say, we really appreciate you, even though it's just me. Taylor's not here. We really appreciate you coming on the show and letting us know what Stuffed Kookies are. Your gourmet cookie, one of a kind here in Conroe right now in Cut and Shoot. Kelli, is there any last word you want to give these young entrepreneurs?
If you're thinking about it, put the plan into action and do it. Do something. If that's what they want to do it. You know, don't let yourself think of the, well, what if this or that comes up? Well, what you're gonna cross the bridge when you get there. It's not an easy road. You're gonna have bumps, but it's okay. You're gonna get through it. Okay.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, we appreciate you once again.
Well, thank you.
Tell everybody where they can find you once again.
Our stuffedcookies.com, www.stuffedcookies.com, on Facebook at Stuffed Cookies, Instagram @_cookies, Stuffed Cookies. I'm sorry, Instagram is @stuffed_cookies.
You have a TikTok yet?
No.
You're gonna get a TikTok?
No. That's a conversation for a whole nother day.
Well, thank you again. Unfortunately, we won't be doing the Wheel of Death, or maybe we might with Stuffed Cookies.
I lucked out.
Yeah, very, very lucky. The last 2 times I lost. So, thank you again. Hopefully we'll have you back on the show. We'll see you at the market this Saturday. The market happens tomorrow.
Just before 4th of July, so come get your sweets.
Oh, and your birthday as well, too, your anniversary.
Our anniversary for Stuffed Cookies, it's coming up. So come on and see us. We're also doing a giveaway. If you follow us on our social media platforms, we're doing a giveaway post. So find that. It was just posted a few days ago. Enter it. 2 lucky winners will receive cookies.
There you go. Guys, go
Thank you
check
for
her
having
out.
me.
Go check her out. Kelli, once again, thank you for coming on the show. Stuffed Cookies all across the board. Go try this out at the market. If you haven't been to the market, go check her out this Saturday. Thank you guys again. Once again, we are airing live on Friday on 104.5 and 106.1. Check us out all across the board, social media, YPC 936. Other than that, guys, have a great, great Friday. We'll see you on the next one.